curious.
Job done. Behold, jewels of the sun.
What now?
Job done.
Ooh.
This place is scary.
Hey there, folks. Sorry for that awkward silence. Just had to answer some things real quick. Welcome to the HouseRivalries Play Offs. This is going to be the play-in to top 8. This is technically still playoff right here that we're watching right now, as we're about to witness some pretty stellar action between FTW Esports and FTW Club. I'm Bemmy. And we're about to get into the nitty-gritty of this. So, starting off, we are going to have the Warrior band for the side of Seven Force Club and the Warlock band for the side of For the Win. So, no Zoolock coming in today from either side. But right now, what we're witnessing is we're going to be witnessing the Quest Druid coming in from the side of Seven Force, as they are going to be rocking the Cenarius Feoris combo. No Nami. I think this makes a lot more sense if you just want to be outright aggressive. And we're going to see good old Bomb Warrior, something that we have not seen too much of. And this is like good old like previous expansion Bomb Warrior as well. Looking at it, it's got Archivist Elise, both Dr. Booms, and already in hand we do see the Elec and Wrench Caliber, so that just kind of gives it away that it is Bomb Warrior. For the matchup per se, I would still say that, like, Warrior has a good... Bomb Warrior is kind of a little bit more questionable than just Warrior. I mean, technically, the draw does allow you to control Warrior, excuse me. A lot of bombs can be drawn by the Quest Druid. It makes things awkward. But with the Hidden Oases, they're just kind of really good soak up damage cards because they allow you to get back 12 health plus an additional 6 if you count the 6/6 as something that can help you stay alive. And with the Warrior, there's not really a lot of ways they get around taunt except for smacking them. Really big debate on going Oasis Surger or Lodi. I think those are two really good options. Maybe Oasis Surger is the more optimal pick because you're just going to be probably trading a lot more, so having that extra Oasis Surger could be really good. Awesome Worthy Expedition right here. Debating going power while going wide on board. Don't know how much value that gives you, but it does keep Merchant more likely to live, so fair enough. Gives you an extra turn to draw a card. Turn 5 is when they finish the quest, unfortunately. That's not what you want, but they didn't get coin, so... Interesting, he shoots the tempo at the Wrench Caliber. I guess they really just don't want that draw to happen. Debating on swipe here. Makes a lot of sense, not a wide board for Bomb Warrior usually. It's just like 2 or 3 minions. And potentially a Lodi Starfall should just clear that out. Would be very surprised if we didn't see the Elec come out. Elec hero power just seemed fine. Smack the face, plant some more bombs, get the nerds to be more awkward. There you go. Bob's your uncle. This is pretty huge. They have the innervate to do some stuff as well. If they were able to play something. Maybe just like merchant on top of this defender? Depending on trying to plant more bombs with Blastmaster Boom to maybe get some more value out of that before trying to play anything, might tempo out a Mega Devastator at this point. It's an awkward moment for the Warrior, as there's really just no real way to not use too much resources to get rid of these 5/5s. Mark of the Loa also will make these really, really strong.
I must choose. What now?
Alright, just gonna play the boom. There's 2 bombs in deck, so that'll be enough. Oasis Surger as well, nice. It's like a million Oasis Surgers right now, so they're gonna be in for a rude surprise. Debating on using one of them to trade in, or they are gonna probably buff one with Mark of the Loa, and then play Oasis Surgers again. Using Hidden Oasis? You're pretty low in health. You're not that worried about anything like that happening right now. A lot of wasted surgers. Bomb warrior not doing too hot. Doesn't really have much survivability at the moment. We'll see if this works out.
I wonder.
No brawls, no nothing. Tomb Warden seems like one of the most efficient options right now. Going for the warpath, fair enough. Interesting, so they're only going to clear out 2 of them. Keep the last one alive. Not going to go for the full warpath value because they want to armor up. Well, I mean, right now, this seems like a good turning point for the warrior, because now we're running out of gas unless we draw into Nourish. That's, I think, what we're hoping for, is the second Nourish to come off of this ferocious howl. I mean, they have at least a merchant. Are they going to straight up play this? Oh! Okay. So they're aware that, oh, brawl off the top, that was so big. So now they're able to, I was about to say they were like, okay, there's no way they can board clear this, right? Let's just go for it. So they did.
Behold, jewels of the sound. Job done.
I wonder. Who dares to touch our land?
tomb can hold me.
Things turned around very, very quickly.
Can hold me.
Interesting. I'm still curious as to the way they played the Feoris, but I guess there was a real gamble for it not to exist. This Elise, not gonna get too much. But, I mean, they could definitely try.
Need a hand, explorer?
I mean, they will give them a few more flukes and something to work off of. Could potentially do the APMBs combo that Xananan's so popular with. It's very popular for a lot of other things, but, you know. Everybody knows the APMBs guy.
So many contradictions. Sands of time run low.
What now?
This warrior's so low in health, and they really wish they could play something to just finish it off. They do have the War Druid Lodi. If they don't clear this 5-5, they're dead. That's kind of like the big moment here, is do they trade off the 5-5? And they do so. They have 9 life now. And it is just coming to the tooth and nail. Another bomb drawn. Wrath helps draw into something. There's not much left in the deck. Those 6 cards remaining. What would Wrath draw? Draw one of their nourishes. Draw one of their
contradictions.
it almost feels like the first half of the deck was minions and the second half of the deck was spells. Oh my gosh. They could draw Wrath into a bomb. I think they're still bombs. Yeah, draw into a nourish. They can draw cards and do something, but that's roughly about it. They're baiting on trading as well. You gotta, I guess, if you want to. I think you just gotta say, hey, if you don't have anything to do with these 2 lats, Mega Assembly! Celiacs! No way! With the Scrap Hound, they can do so much. Oh, Scrap Hound Ziliax is gonna be crazy. They lock it out in this. I think For the Win takes the first game. Oh my gosh. Well, they're alive. With the Divine Shield, they don't even need to attack. Just like a Scrap Hound Ziliax will be fine. They can kill the Lodi with the weapon. Oh, they traded! Not wanting to take the damage, they only want to heal. Starfall? They don't want to nourish if they go into fatigue. I think their other Hidden Oasis is in the deck though, so they gotta just do it. They gotta eat the bomb, I guess. Yeah, they will. They get Zephyrs out of it, they get Hidden Oasis, and they'll have the swipe. So the remaining stuff that they have was pretty much spells of the Zephyrs. Hidden Oasis is something that they gotta play, I think. You can't really just avoid it.
How curious.
And then you just play your Defender. You know both brawls were used. So you really just gotta go all out there. You would love to keep on to this for another Lodi, but I think you're gonna get much more value out of your Flute as the Zephyrs. Frightened Flunk. Oh my god. The Flunky. Pretty big.
What now?
Holy heck. Let's see. Sparksville gets rid of one thing. They'll be able to get rid of it. Well, then also they can get rid of Lodi with the Spark. So at least that's like 10 damage off the board, which is nice. Conjured Mirage. That's an interesting one. Tunnel Blaster's also cool too, I guess. Alright, Zephyrs, what do you have?
Your wish is my suggestion.
What would you suggest here? Black Knight, I guess? Oh, Cabal Shadow Priest would immediately give them damage that they can do. You're just going for classic Tyrion.
Put your faith in the light.
I'm all for it. They play this turn, so they get a second Tyrion. Goblin Bomb is pretty big. Technically, the Warrior's back at full health again. Meanwhile, we just kind of didn't look at that, or I didn't pay attention to that. Maybe you guys did. Something happened where everything was almost dead, and then they couldn't just follow up on it. If they had a swipe off the top, I think they would have been fine. Seven Force is just now struggling here, and I think they might just not win this game here.
I must choose. What now?
Important chocolate special bomb.
Oh no, my trove of cards is gone.
Okay, so they get rid of the Black Armor. It gets rid of everything. This is really unfortunate, but they gotta start punching this damage now. Just praying and hoping. Actually, they're debating on whether they want to do that or not, or just play the Tyrion now. They don't want both Tyrions to die at once, because basically they'll just lose a weapon that they could get. Warpath, no! Actually, is that deadly? It'll only kill one of them. guess you kill the arrow with the goblin bomb, and then you make things awkward.
What now?
Both are just living off of top decks. This is so ridiculous.
What now? I must choose. What now?
Somebody order a bomb.
Unity, precision,
Legendary skill, my friend. Oh no, my trove of cards is gone.
Well, while this is happening and we're getting into the next game, why don't we introduce the teams real quick? And those are the teams that are playing right now, as we speak. 7 Force versus the For the Win. There's game 1 going over to For the Win, just barely, because, you know, Druid couldn't manage to top deck a swipe. It felt very unfortunate. Both were just kind of living on resources at that point in time. So, now we're just waiting for them to start the next game. And it looks like they are about to get into it. So we're about to see what happens here. It's going to be the Warrior versus the Shaman. And what does the Shaman have?
victory or death. I am the slayer of kings and
Just
gods.
good old Quest Shaman. Looks pretty good. Mulligan looks okay. You at least have the Questing Explorer. I'd really love to see some early Lackey generation. Because the Lackeys, while it's like the premise of having the Battlecry Shaman, is also one of the things that makes it easier to you know, finish the quest. There we go. Well, I mean, the top decks are still working out quite fine for them. Could Earthshock this Elec, because Elec coming out right away, you're probably going like, huh, they might have a Wrench Caliber or a Clockwork Goblin Bomb, and you want less bombs.
Perplexing.
You definitely want less bombs.
I hope you like my invention.
Interesting call on the Eternium rover. Now they get to play Clockwork Goblin.
Order a bomb.
And this is going to be additional 2 bombs on top of that. And this also speeds up the Boom Master himself. A lot of overload, but they will be able to complete the quest next turn. Gets bomb out of the way, that's pretty good. Plays novice, I think they'll be done. Yep. I mean, this is good for the shaman. I mean, now the hand's getting a little bit slow for the side of 4 to win.
I hope you like my invention.
Mortals are so squishy.
Your patronage is not welcome here.
Unity, precision, perfection.
Very unlucky mutate. Dr. Boom's a huge straw as well. So in a couple of turns, this is going to just get absolutely crazy. Battlecry, Hero Power, MC Tech. Maybe Bog Slosh it, just so you can grab more.
Engaging TC-130 into dislocator.
Get the boom! That's pretty big. Now you just have a 7/7 on the board. That's pretty cool. Now they're debating, do we want to play Sandstorm?
Swiftly.
I mean, Sandstorm will clear the board, but it also could clear yours as well.
I must ponder.
You could also just Bog Slosh the MC Tech. Or something else.
Job done.
Poor MC Tech. This job. Ooh, brawl. Do you brawl the board? I think this is as wide as a shaman usually gets. Except with a bunch of 1-1s with the lackeys. Wow, that was super unlucky. There's just a 7-7 on board now, just hanging out. And they could actually box slush that if they so desired. Box slushing Blastmaster Boom sounds crazy to me, but it sounds really fun. Get a 9-9.
Of course it's the right way.
Keep it as is, fair enough. Another relatively slow turn. Might bog slosh the questing explorer just to get that and sort of spread the love.
I must ponder.
Mega Devastator comes off the top. Very big draw for the side of 4 to win. Helped them take care of that Blastmaster Boom. They got so much value off of that. That's crazy. And just have the Microbot take care of that. Clean things up. Looking pretty good. A new draw here that would be huge. Evil Cable Rat's very helpful. That's a used draw in itself. You might actually bog slosh that and hero power again. A Faceless and Ethereal. These are both very helpful. Millhouse Monster. And what does this guy do? I haven't seen him in a long time. Oh, hello. Alright, cool. Ethereal Lackey. Oh! Doesn't go for the voodoo. Okay. You heal, right? Oh, no. It's just, it activates when you heal. Alright, this is a pretty good board. Things are looking good. That Faceless Lackey was huge. Millhouse Mainstream's great. Nice little 4-4 for you. I think.
Swiftly.
Gosh.
Perplexing.
Snip Snap off the top does allow them to go wide on board, but the Boom, it does have Rush, so they can trade off some things. Actually, they could potentially just clear off the board just by playing 3 Snip Snaps. Do they want to, though?
Okay then.
No, just place the 2 Mortons for the taunts, understandable. They do also want to get that extra 7 health from the hero power. It's just too good to pass up, especially at this point in the game. I like those choices just because they want to avoid the box slosher getting more value. Okay. I mean, you don't want to overload a lot, but you can use Lavaverse Lightning Ball to get rid of these 2 Wardens, and then you pretty much have everything that can go to face. You do nerve 6 damage to face, but is that enough? Like, is that enough damage to bring value? First of all, I think maybe you could also box slash through the faceless, just go wider on board.
I must. Waters are so squishy.
Okay, so they're just gonna go ahead and buff this. I think they're holding it on for the mutate. Okay, well, the double buff will also help out as well. And they'll still be able to send all this damage to face, which is nice. Don't know how optimal that was. Interesting to buff. Mogu. Two more than off the top is also pretty big. Allows them to still use hero power if they so desire. Clears a good amount of this board as well. They might use one of them to trade, and they don't want to use one of them to trade though. Go and snip snap. I think they're gonna go the route where they're... Oh, they're stacking them. Okay. And they're gonna use the last one to stack one on top of the other microbots. Okay, Snip Snap did a very good job, and they get another hero power. Oh my gosh, if they run 2-second bomb, they're dead.
Engaging TC-130 into dislocator.
Just to fight to stay alive. Lava Burst. That's all they have to, like, help get rid of one of these. Mega Assembly off the top as well. So, oh my gosh. Mega Assembly is such a good card.
This would be a good time for a master plan.
I think they're debating on where they want to rush these to hit some face. Not face, but some minions. The other kind of face.
Okay then. Oh, I love that fuse thing.
And I'm just gonna trade one. Shutter Walk! That's what they needed! Oh my gosh! Okay, and they get a glitched Titanic Lackey! Farsight's a nice card. Anything else that's worth bog? Oh, bog slash this. I guess get a 2-mana 3/4. That's very nice. I think they might have wished this one was, you know, get some more of ones. All right, let's see. Hacklebot, Omega Devastator. These are all okay. Coppertail Imposter's probably your best bet as to having somebody. No, okay, interesting.
Save the best for last.
Oh man, I feel like they're gonna play Life Drinker the first thing they can. Just gonna end it right there. Okay. Gets the bomb. No way! Ah! They had so much going for them. They actually could have maybe brought that back with the life drinker and everything they had in hand. But that just gives them match point. For the win, looking poised to just take this 3-0 now. As all they have to face against is, let's see here. Sure, Vala Paladin, OTK. That's all they got left to face. Nope, that's the for the win lineup. They have to face Singleton Hunter.
Let the hunt begin.
Never mind. Sorry about that. That's awful, though. Oh, gosh. This is not good. Do you have Subject 9 in this deck? Yes, you do. Zul'jin to top off the deck. Alright, well, this is going to be a little bit difficult. Playing Zephyrs now. A Wild Growth Brightwing? Okay. Maybe the Brightwing? Interesting they chose to play it now.
Quickly.
Chose the backstab, just keep the 3-2. Interesting. I might have actually gone for the Brightwing, but that's just me. But I also probably wouldn't have thought to play Zephyrs on this turn. I thought of maybe just hero powering. Frightened Flunky, huge pickup here. They could just play the Clockwork Goblin. That's fine. Oh, Restless to clear the board.
No tomb can hold me.
For the win wants no momentum for 7-Force Club.
No tomb can hold me.
Let's see. No armor means Shaw is okay. There's no shield slam to come off and just obliterate him. But the Restless Mummy off the top as well.
No tomb can hold me.
That's just unfortunate right there. Do you play Zilliax now, or do you just play maybe Hyena Alpha? These are questions. You saw both Restless Mummies used right away, so you're not really worried about something just killing it right off the top now.
Unity.
Yeah, go ahead. That's fine, do it. Frightened Flunky, yeah. Ooh. Living Monument or Warbear makes more sense. I just like 10-10. Alright. And, there's no way... Well, they're not going to read into this, but maybe... Might Deadly Shot, I don't know. Or they might just play Savannah Highmane. If they play the Savannah Highmane, this is going to be a huge Zilliax, where it's going to be like a 6-5? That's going to be big. Alright, well, they're gonna make their Ziliax big by stacking at least one. But that's gonna be really unfortunate that they didn't get rid of the Clockwork Goblin. That is a really tempting Ziliax right there. Or they might use it on the Eternium Rover, because they want to build armor. But that's only if they took damage. And you're kind of in a very power-hungry mood. Spellbreaker's also pretty good here. Though maybe you want to keep it later on. What did you keep it later on for, though?
Your magic.
No, not much. Okay. Very, very selfless of For the Win Esports. They choose not to go for the Ziliax that could have been huge. Instead, they'd make sure that their Ziliax was still alive, still rocking. They can play the Warbear next turn, and this looks pretty good. You gonna play Hyena Alpha? Fair enough. Go wide on board. Start developing that a little bit. Warpath, no. Why are people so awkward? Why do they do this? Why are cards so, like, I don't know, just like, why is timing so good? The Warpath off the top is so good. I mean, they could brawl.
What now?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3. They trade the Spellbreaker into the Snip Snap. They're going to clear the board.
What now?
And you don't mind this being freeze trapped, because you can get the Battle Cry again. Oh man, For the Win, looking pretty good to take this 3-0.
I must choose.
They are ready to go to bed.
I wonder.
Alright. What are you gonna do? Alright, then just trade into one of the hyenas. Interesting. Left the board to work with. Might Deadly Shot just to see if they can high roll the Warbear. If they can do that, then they can push a lot of damage to face. And the Warrior hasn't been armoring up, so they can do some serious raw damage. Dr. Boom, they have it ready for next turn now. No way to really actually... Well, actually, let's see. Play Ziliax, stack it on top of the Eternium Rover. Play one Warpath. They do clear the span. Hi, man, but why would you even bother? Why would you do that? Oh, this 6-5 is so annoying right now for the win. Do you just play, like, maybe Wrench Caliber, Ziliax? No, you don't have enough mana. That's 9 mana. Do you brawl? Things will sprout things within inside them.
What unity? Precision. Perfection.
And for the first time in many turns, or the first time in this game actually, they will hero power. Okay. Oh, this Spellbreaker. They're feeling it right now. They would love to do that. I'm actually gonna hold on to it. I like this because if they run into like two Morden, they can silence those right off the bat, and this is gonna allow them to just push the damage more further into the game. They know they're not gonna win right away, so they're just like, okay, this is fine. Play Life Drinker, maybe? Well, this is going to face for sure, so that's 8 damage. Do you want the extra 3, or do you want to keep that on for health? Blastmaster Boom! I think there's still one bomb in the deck somewhere. Oh, they're choosing not to Blastmaster Boom. So, can they clear everything here? Yes, they can. Alright, reset the board, start nice and fresh. Subject 9 off the top, though! Oh my gosh, that's such a huge draw right there. This is going to be great now. Oh, Rat Trap would have been good earlier, but there we go. Which 2 do you play now? Do you play... Let's see. Playing the Snipe? Okay. Maybe the Rat Trap now instead of Pressure Plate. Oh, that Subject 9 could not have come at a better time.
I'm so glad.
Ah, Delivery Drone. That's going to be a good one. Yeah, debating on the freezing trap. Now things have rush, but you gotta start pushing damage and pushing some pressure points. Also, there's like there's still 2 more, and they just drew it off the top, and there's Delivery Drone as well, which means they even have a higher chance of still getting it and playing it on the same turn. See what happens. So they're just gonna go ahead and play all their secrets outright. Hero Power Punch to face. And just look threatening. This is looking really good for 7 Force Club, actually. Omega Assembly again coming in a good time, though. Don't know what they would want out of this. If they do this plus Delivery Drone, they can't. They actually might Delivery Drone first, just so they know what their options are. Brilliant Nullifier, Clockwork Goblin. Clockwork Goblin can help boost up Dr. Boom. Now do they debate, do they want to play 2 more now, or do they want to play the Omega Assembly? Okay, fair enough. Gonna snipe one of them. So we might use that one to trade.
Oh, I love that fuse thing.
Now they're debating if they want to trade or just keep it the way it is. That frozen can give 10 mana to Warden. Which doesn't seem ideal, but still. Alright, well, ooh, Unleash the Beast, okay. You know, I actually like the Deadly Shot here because you know it's gonna go there and then you can start pressuring the face. Unleash the Beast, Deadly Shot, this seems pretty good. They could also Spellbreaker as well, get another body on the board. Looks good. They're just gonna pounce that face, do an extra 7 damage. You want to just start punching that face as quick as you can. Another 2 more off the top. Do the Omega Assembly just to see what they get. Use space here. Do you make assembly? Do they play Goblin? Do they play a 10-mana Tomb Run? Do they play 8-mana Tomb Run? Do they know what they want to do? Boom the Warden so they can kill automatically the Subject 9 and then I guess carry on with their day. Zul'jin! Aw, good. Good for them. Zul'jin's coming back. Alright, I think they've play Unleash the Beast again. Would love to play some more spells. I do get their secrets, so that's good at least. Definitely have the ability to clear this board. Do they actually clear this board? Do they maybe just like Spellbreaker one of the Tomb Wardens and then play the 3/2 trade into that with the
magic shall not save.
Hornbow and then yeah, it looks like they're doing that. They're just gonna go straight to the face for that. They just want to get to lethal as quick as they can. I like this from 7 Force. And also on top of this, this guarantees them almost to have a kill command ready to go. Let's see, kill command plus life drinker. That's like 8 damage from the hand. Plus hero power. So 8 plus hero power, that's 10 or 10. They would be dead if they didn't do really anything, which is not very likely, but we'll see what they do here.
For a master plan.
Somebody order a bomb. Let's blow this place sky high.
Okay. Siamat! Ooh. Explosive trap. Could work very nicely here. Okay, let's see. 10. Wait, do they have lethal? Yes, they have lethal. Just life drinker, hero power, kill command. Oh, wow, they did it. Ooh, wow. And there we go. That is going to be 1 point on the board for 7 Force Club, living the dream.
versus Uther.
I will fight with honor. Let the hunt
Sorry,
begin.
folks, I'll be right back, but keep enjoying the game as 7-Force Club is up 1 game, now trying to fight for that reverse sweep.
Job's done.
Got something to hide?
Job's done.
Let me think.
Reporting for duty.
To my side. kings of the south, come to my aid! I wonder... Units line with precision, perfection.
I hope you like my invention. I hope you like my invention.
One shot, one kill.
Job done.
This is my suggestion.
That belongs in a museum. It's time to test your metal.
Let's stash that away.
I must move quickly.
I wonder.
My pack will hunt you down. I move quickly.
Reporting for duty.
Here comes a big axe.
Job's done.
I'm almost out of cards. Now it's good. Well played.
I know what you did.
Job's done.
I'm out of cards.
It's time to test your metal.